Welcome back in, everyone, to Media Day here at the 2024 NCAA Tennis Tournament. Alex Gruskin here. I'm a little nervous to do this shtick in front of this team, but of course we are with the University of Michigan Wolverines, and joining me, seniors Galamesa Jarrito, Jaden Brown. Are you each ready to play the match game?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I've got 7 questions for you. We'll see if your answers match. The only team to go perfect so far, the TCU men. So that's what we're shooting for here. Question number 1, and this is for every head coach. Who do you think is your head coach's favorite player on the team?
Easy.
Quick answers. All right, turn in 3, 2, 1. They both say got it, and they agree. Okay, it was pretty quick, Jay. There was a quick face to say, yeah, this one's clear. Lock it in, 1 for 1. I like it. All right, now we change tacks a little bit. This is where the coaches might not want to listen. Most likely on the team to stay in on a Friday night.
I know.
Wait.
No, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have it?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, turn.
What did you
No!
say?
Gala's correct? Yeah,
Oh,
all right,
shoot,
fair
wait.
enough.
My.
It's all right, don't worry about the cap. We'll get it afterwards.
Wait, but it has the.
Oh, it's by the backpack. Cool. All right, 1 for 2. Still, only one team's gotten 6 for 7. So, again,
Okay, we got it.
it's a strong
Okay,
start
that was
here.
good, good.
Other side of the coin, who's most likely to show up a little late to that Saturday morning practice?
No one's late.
Is that the answer?
If we had it.
I like that answer, by the way. No one's late.
Come on, you got this, Kali.
Come on. Michigan difference here. You like it? All right, we'll turn. 3, 2, 1, turn. Lily and Ava, different picks. Yeah.
It was one of the two.
Ronnie agrees. So half a point? Half a point. I like it. Half a point because Coach says could be either. All right, I think this one's going to be an easy one. Which teammate would most likely be considered the 4th coach on the team?
Easy.
All right, we'll turn. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Jay, I think the obvious answer there. Even I knew that one. All right, last 3 for you.
We got it.
Who is the most effective member of your team's bench mob? Every team's got a bench mob. You have to get to this point of the tournament.
Yeah.
Who's the most effective member? I like the deep thought here. They're all pretty good.
I don't know what you're thinking about.
Yeah. You guys are on the same side,
Does
right? Of
that sound
VTC. You
good?
hear the same people.
Wait. Okay.
Can I put 2?
No.
No.
I
All
don't
right.
think we're gonna.
Wait.
We're ready? No?
Can I change?
Yes, of course.
Or should I keep it? No, I'll change.
All right. You feeling confident, Jay?
I don't know if I trust her.
Okay.
All right, we're ready? 3, 2, 1, turn.
Yes.
Reese, the answer for both. Back on the board come the Michigan Wolverines. I like it. All right, last 2 for you. Who on your team has the highest pro tennis upside? All right. We have our answers. 3, 2, 1, turn. They both say Kari. That was pretty quick as well, and a smile, some love for their fellow senior. Well, then last but not least, I know there are a ton of inside jokes, and I'm sure there are a bunch of different things that could apply for this. Go blue can't be the answer. Write the go-to catchphrase for the 2024 Michigan Wolverines. And if it's profane, just, a little asterisk here or there.
I feel like we have way too
Yeah,
many.
same. I have like 7.
Okay.
But
I'm
what's
gonna-
number 1 of the 7?
I got it.
You got it? Does it have to be a phrase?
No.
I'm the actual favorite. I think this is pretty clear. All right, I like it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, turn. Family. Oh, that's an adorable way to end it. Well, again, 5.5 out of 7, the final ruling. Jaden Brown, Galamesa Jarrito, thank you both for playing the match game.
That was fun.
That was.
Welcome back in, everyone, to Media Day here at the 2024 NCAA Tennis Tournament. We are joined now by an All-American, a senior for this year's number 3 seed in the women's draw. It's Michigan Wolverine senior Kari Miller joining us now on the broadcast. Kari, I want you to know I froze there. I almost called you Reese, and I just had a panic attack in my head, but I appreciate you taking the time to join me. How are you and the Wolverines feeling entering this week?
Good. I think we're all really excited. I mean, this has been an interesting tournament and a season so far, and especially after last weekend, I think we had a good match against Miami, and we're feeling really confident outside, and we're excited.
Yeah, I heard your and Alexa's match ended yesterday, by the way. It was a 5-day affair, so well done. But you mentioned that. Talk me, how much better was weekend number 2 for the Wolverines? How do you feel you guys performed in the Sweet 16?
I think we were more mentally prepared. I think we kind of were a little more locked in for that match. I think we obviously knew Notre Dame was going to be tough, but I think from our side, we maybe weren't as focused or prepared as we could have been. And I think going into Miami, we kind of knew, okay, this is another really good team. And if we're not all focused and all ready to go, then it could get dicey. And we just talked about not wanting to let them have any path. So that was kind of our mindset going into it.
And it was a very impressive performance from start to finish. You talk about changing your mindset from week 1 to week 2. How has the mindset changed from entering this event last year when it was new and maybe it was, again, for S's and G's, as the kids would say, versus this year where, you know, again, I imagine the mindset's a little different coming in as the number 3 seed.
Yeah. I think last year was a little bit of like a breakthrough year for us in a sense, at least for those of us on the team. I mean, I know in previous years we had made an Elite 8 before, but for our team it was new, and so that was, I feel like, our breakthrough year. And then this year is the year of actually believing we could make it all the way, which I think last year, if we're being totally honest, I'm not sure if everyone on the team really believed we could win the whole thing, but I think that's the difference this year, and I think it showed at indoors, and I think that's going to be a huge thing for us for this weekend.
Yeah, making the finals of the indoors, how much belief did that put in this team? And again, an experience like that, what was that like for this group?
Yeah, it was really fun. I know before indoors we kind of talked about it, and I think the belief was there, but maybe after the finals we were like, okay, we can do this for sure. And even our loss in the finals, we were really close there, and we also knew, like, if we can get a good doubles point, and even without it, I think we still have a legit chance against any team, as we've proven. Now we've lost a handful of doubles points, and we've still come back and won 4 singles. So I think that was for sure, like, huge for us. And obviously we had a tough weekend following indoors against USC, but then we rebounded from that really quickly, and we've been consistent since then.
It's always nice to not lose a match in over 2 months, I imagine. And, you know, it was funny watching Jay and Gala have fun with our match game, something they wrote about what defines this team, or the catchphrase family.
Yeah.
Do you think that chemistry is this team's biggest strength? Like, what makes this Michigan Wolverines group different from everyone else?
Yeah. For sure. That's probably been the biggest. That was a huge change for us last year, and then we kind of reinforced it this year. And then obviously we are fortunate enough to have people playing well, have people be healthy. We had 2 really good freshmen come in that are playing this year, and that was kind of everything fell into place the way that it needed to, which was really good. And we just continued that culture and basically instating in everyone's mind that the team is number 1 and that you need to fight for your team every single match. And I think people have done that really consistently this year.
No, I saw it even in our Target game.
Yeah.
You guys were playing earlier. The Go Blues were firing. You know, again, I know you're still in the midst of the run. You probably haven't taken that time to reflect. But as you look back, you know, I'm old enough to remember a young you in the VTC as a 12-year-old practicing at the most absurd of hours. And, you know, now you're about to wrap up an extensive and successful Michigan career. What has this run meant to you? What has it meant to be a Michigan Wolverine?
I think it's been everything I hoped it would be. I wouldn't have imagined our team would be as successful as we've been if you had told me even like 2 or 3 years ago when I was already on the team. And I mean, it's been so nice to be close to home. I have so many supporters in Ann Arbor and my family gets to come to all the matches, which is great. And I also was fortunate enough to have my best friends be on my team too, which you never know going into college. Obviously, I knew Jay, but we didn't know Gala at all. We didn't know how she would be, and all of the younger girls that have come in have also been really great. And I think we have a lot of people that knew each other before college too, which is, I think for us, it's been really good because we've just been able to like grow our relationships over the past few years.
Yeah, must have been fun to get to know that Reese Miller freshman as well. Like
exactly.
she's all right. But you mentioned that senior class, and obviously you guys have already achieved so much. But I'm curious, and in my final two questions for you, what do you think? What will it take for this senior class at Michigan to leave this week having no regrets? What do you want to accomplish this weekend? What would that mean to you?
I think, and I'd like to think the rest of the team will agree, but I think like not results-wise, just leaving it all out there on the court. I mean, especially for the seniors, like this is it for us. So there's really no reason to not give it our absolute best. And I think trying to play complete matches with a lot of energy, like, the first weekend we did maybe struggle with that a little bit in our first couple of matches. I think we picked it up, but I think energy, intense, doubles points, and then same for singles, just fighting for everything. We just want all 6 single spots and all 3 double spots to be in matches, because when we've done that, we have pretty much not lost. I mean, Oklahoma State, obviously, like we just had really tight matches with them and those were close. But other than that, when we've all been out there fighting, I've yet to see us lose. So I have to have confidence in that, and that's our goal, I think.
I love to hear it, deservedly so. Well, then my final question for you. I know I kind of asked what it meant to be a Michigan Wolverine earlier, but this is your final 2 weeks on the job playing college tennis. As you look back, what has college tennis meant for you? And for those tuning in who may be less familiar with the sport, what should they know about the college tennis experience?
I think it's been a lot of hard work for sure, probably even more of a commitment than I might have expected coming into college, but I think it's been really fulfilling. It's probably, and I guess in addition to that, given me my best friend, so that's a big part of it. And I think I've gotten better at tennis. Like, I've had great coaches. I've mentally grown a lot for sure, especially since freshman year. I've learned to be a lot more team-oriented, which is probably one of the reasons also now why we've been so successful. And I would just say it's tough, but definitely worth it if you're willing to put in the work for the 4 years.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what was certainly worth it, getting to cover your career these 4 years and getting to watch all of the success you and these Wolverines have had. And obviously I'm a little biased, but very much looking forward to seeing how the team competes this weekend. So, Kari, thank you for taking the time to chat, and good luck to the Wolverines.
Thank you. Go Blue.